Hi, Days fans. It's Thursday, February 25th, and we are glad to be back, but we want to thank Heather.
Yes.
And anyway, let's just jump right in. So much has happened so quickly.
We just watched 4 straight hours of Days, so we might mumble things a little if we say the wrong day. Bear with us.
So, Melanie finds out Carly is her mom. Daniel finds out that he's the I mean, it's just snap, snap,
Yeah, they're
snap.
really throwing out data this week. Yeah, they're not dragging things out at all. But Daniel has now found out he is Melanie's bio dad.
I love the look on his face when he's like, "What? What is?" He's doing the math like every guy does. You know, it's like, oh, it's like, okay, so it was that conference 18 years ago, and I didn't have any condoms, and Carly said she was on the pill, and
but he's been doing that math all along when
yeah,
he was doing the blood typing and everything.
but he looked like a ghost.
Jamie, tell him about your dream.
Oh, so I had a dream last night that I was a character on Days of Our Lives, and I was told that I was the father of Melanie. And what was crazy about the dream was that my reaction was so over the top crazy that everybody says I did such a good job, but I was really over the top crazy because I was so happy that I was going to have a good storyline.
That's just awesome.
But I acted like this was the first time that I had found out that this is like I was really happening to me.
Yes.
Anyway,
It's funny that we are now dreaming. Our dreams are filled with days of our lives. That we have definitely gone over the cusp of a normal couple into the land of weirdos. Please come along with us.
so very quickly, the way I think this is going to play out, and you kind of helped me out on this too, is that um, Daniel could be Victor's son, which would mean that Philip would have to be Vivian's. But would Victor not be the father in either case?
Yeah, we what we think is going to happen is Daniel is Victor's son. And now that would be too disgusting with things as they are right now. So what they're going to have to do is make it such that when Vivian stole the embryo, she stole the wrong one, or somehow they
Yeah,
fertilized
yeah.
Vivian's own embryo. So it would make it such that Victor was not Phillips. So that's just a little plan we have. And then that'd be crazy because then Melanie would be Victor's granddaughter.
Yeah, yeah.
So that could get really fun. Lots of awesome stuff today. I like the meeting of the two heads of state.
Oh yeah.
I really want Victor to say, "I'm going to help you find the a-hole who did this to your baby," because he's kind of already laying the groundwork. Like whoever does this to an infant is horrible. And between the Kyriakis family and the Demiras, EJ and Anna don't stand a chance.
No, no.
They're going to smoke those two out. EJ, oh my god, he is doing an awesome job of looking like borderline psychotic here.
He is
They're
evil.
they're grooming him for a psych whatever break. That's what they're going here for. Um, the way he's watching Sammy in bed, she seemed to forgive him pretty quickly for
Yeah,
that.
there wasn't much of a strong reaction
And
there.
Rafe too. Like if my freaking wife's baby daddy came in was watching us in bed, and then it's out in the other room breaking things. I'm sorry, you could tell from the sound of that vase that it was not that it fell down accidentally. I mean, he took that over his head.
Okay, so Chloe and Daniel, this is all, the foundation is being laid for them to break up.
Which is funny because just yesterday or today, during one of the earlier episodes I was watching, I was saying how they're one of the couples that I really buy are madly in love. Like when Philip said earlier in the week that Melanie was the love of his life, fighting for his life, for her life. I'm like, okay, we watched you be in love with Belle. I'm not even looking at the camera the right place this whole time. Sorry.
That's okay.
We watched you be in love with Belle, and we know that she was the love of your life. I'll give Melanie some time here to get to that status, but don't tease us. But now I think that the felony or
Chloe,
Flowy fans are gonna have a dream come true.
they're out there. The Chloe fans.
Yeah.
There's a. Oh, I'm wearing my safe shirt
Oh yeah,
because.
because the safe fans out of nowhere were like doing the contest earlier in the week, even though we weren't. And they were like retweeting like crazy. Even Chandler Massey, if that's really him on Twitter, let me know if anybody knows about that. I think it's him, the one that goes by Chandler Massey. I think it's really the actor that plays Will. Even he did a retweet for safe. So JB's wearing his shirt in your honor. Go ahead.
Yeah, I showed them, and they look like they're
Take your
strong
coat
again.
off. It's warm enough in here. It's
Oh,
like a
okay.
freaking sauna
They
in
look
here.
like they're strong again. You know, I thought after Sammy's vicious comments that it was the end for them, and EJ got his way, but no, they were just teasing us. They're back together.
No, what is?
And I love it when EJ gets mad and he slams the bottle of whiskey down and he starts drinking.
But Anna said, you want to break them up. You're going to have to need to give her another hero. So what
Yeah.
is he going to do? Is he going to be the hero? Is he going to swoop in and be all
They're not
Romeo
going to
to
introduce
her?
another person.
No, they couldn't possibly. They just got rid of Brian Detillo. If they wanted to have another Romeo, they could have picked him. We can't possibly have anybody else for Allison Sweeney.
No. So Hope and Bo are going to be working together to fight crime. They're going to get back together. Long-term Carbo fans, but it's not going to happen.
Heather touched upon this in her recaps the other day, and I think she's onto something. If I'm following her correctly, I think what she's saying is, initially Bo was saying all that stuff to Philip about how in love he and Carly were, and how she came back for him because he knew that Vivian was around the corner overhearing eavesdropping. So, is there any chance that Bo really still wants to be with Hope, and he's just somehow pretending to be in love with Carly? I mean,
I don't think so. I don't think he's pretending.
there's something about his look in his eye when he's been looking at Hope this past day or so that I don't know that they're 100% done. They've got some mad chemistry.
Bo and Hope?
Yeah.
They're not done ever. They're never going to be done.
But the old Carbo was like crazy chemistry too. You've seen the montages, but they have not brought that chemistry to the table here, and I want to know why. I want to know why they're keeping it held back, and also I want to know more about why there's a hole in my resume of days here. I don't really know why Carly left and went back to Lawrence. I believe it was so that she could have a happy family with her little boy Nicky. But why couldn't her and Bo have raised Nicky and Sean D together? Tell me, guys. Send me a montage, something. I want to know about that whole. Why did Carly and Bo break up to begin with? Tell me a little more about that.
I was just thinking how big a day it was for Melanie. She had a lot thrown at her today, and tomorrow or today or whatever, she's going to find out that
Daniel's
her
dad.
father.
But that's cool. That's good news.
She could marry Max.
No, because now that it's still going to be creepy. It's not creepy genetic wise, and it's not anything Max hasn't done before. But now that Carly's her mother, Max's adopted brother Frankie is Melanie's uncle, because Max and Carly are brother and sister.
And what was the one that I said? This is probably not right. Daniel is the father, then if he is the son of Victor, then Philip is actually Melanie's uncle. But is there? Yeah, okay. Now I'm just going through it again. Anywho, that's why it's creepy.
Mm-hmm. No, you were saying something about Bo being her. Okay, never mind.
If Bo was the
no, you said something. I can't remember what you said. There's too many different things going on in my head right now. So Vivian's gonna take another take on Melanie. Who's gonna stop her this time? Is Daniel gonna go flying in the room and be like, "Leave my baby alone"?
Yeah, something like that.
He's not gonna let anything happen to his little girl. And, oh gosh,
we got 1 minute.
That's not gonna be good for his relationship with Chloe. Just when she finds out she can't give him a baby, he's gonna have one with somebody else.
Oh yeah, they're
pushing
finished.
him into
They're finished.
So when's Nathan gonna come back?
Yeah, where the hell is he during this whole Melanie thing?
I mean, this is completely unrealistic.
That's crazy. It's not how I thought it was going to play out. We thought he was going to be there saving her by her bedside. Philip pissed off. But
she's been talking about how she's so confused about her feelings, so maybe this would be a good time for him to show up.
Anyway, previews real quick.
Well, Daniel's mad at Carly, which is understandable.
Yeah.
And Vivian is looking a little bit like
oh remorseful. God, those Salem police. Oh, Maggie's like, oh, I got a feeling fake. Boom, policeman off. Why bother put a policeman on a hospital door? Oh, yeah. They always get past them.
Yeah, they're not really the best on the force. And then Victor is telling Philip, you need to be mad at Carly, not Vivian.